listening to Entertainment Omaha with your girl Queen. And again, I'm missing my co-hosts, plural, No Good and both Yara. Yara been holding it down for about the last about 5 weeks. Last week he held it down by himself, talking about real love. And if you got the documentation on some of that, yeah, I need to get some of that. And then on top of that, the thing that I would like to add to your presentation that you did last week about real love is communication. Because that's what I'm finding out from a lot of people is the reason why there is no real love anymore is because people do not know how to communicate. But we're not going to stay on the soapbox today. We're talking about discipline. And because I am just now, even though I'm a full grown adult, I'm just learning discipline myself, probably within the last 10 years. And of course, my parents, they disciplined me when I was a child. But somewhere in between my childhood and my adulthood, I think I lost focus of what it is and what it
Big
meant.
news for allergy sufferers. 24-hour prescription nasal sprays
Yeah.
are the most effective
Don't
class of
have
treatment
to
for nasal
forgive me
allergies.
with the
And now for
difficult
the first time, one's available without a prescription. New Nasacort Allergy
ads and
24
stuff
hour.
that's
There's a
popping up,
science to why
making
it's so
extra
effective.
noise, blocking
Your
me out.
symptoms are caused by your body's chemical responses to allergens.
But we gonna
Antihistamines
work
target
that out in
one
just a second.
Responses. Nasacort stops more, relieving your
Seconds, I'm gonna work it out, and I got it. So, there is 5 pillars of self-discipline, and the one that I know the most about is hard work. But the 5 pillars of self-discipline are acceptance, willpower, hard work, industry, and persistence. And if you take the first letter of each one of those acronyms, you will get a whip, which is what people usually identify discipline with, is some type of punishment. So, like I said, I'm going to talk about hard work first, even though that's not the first letter. The first letter is acceptance. And that, I guess for me, a long time I was in denial about being disciplined. And because of that, financially, I had to struggle. Um, but then when I got into my, um, I guess, into the relationship that I'm currently in with my husband, he expressed to me that a lot of the things that I was doing was not the things that normal adults do, if that makes sense. But anyway, so with a little guidance from my husband and a couple of old supervisors and my older sister, I love you. Um, my parents, again, after becoming an adult, they worked on some things, but they all have told me the same thing in life, and that is, in order to succeed, that you got to work hard. And that's what I've done. I mean, I have worked 4 jobs at one time. I have worked 2 jobs at one time and went to school while working. I think I'm on a clear path to having controlled self-discipline. Um, but where I'm going to really end up is talking about our community again and how we are set up um, and known for 2 things right now, and they're not good things. Omaha, Nebraska is known for STDs, and right now we are considered the murder capital of the world, and especially in the United States. Um, so, again, so acceptance is exactly that. Understanding that you have an issue that needs to be corrected. And once you start working on those things, if that is what you choose to do, if you start working on your acceptance of your faults, your failures, your downfalls, those type things, then somebody around you will notice that you are making changes. And with that, the changes that you make will make those surrounding people understand that you are trying to discipline yourself so that you fit into what is considered the norm. But I don't know if that's the exact words that I want to use, because I have never considered myself part of the norm. Yes, I'm normal to society if there is such a thing, but I never fit into what is in black and white. I'm always somewhere in the middle, kind of grayish. But yeah, so the next thing after acceptance again is willpower. You know, people talk about all the time, oh, I'm so strong, I can do this, I can do that. Um, One of my habits is that it's my crutch, if you will, is tobacco. And I will go to every extent to make sure that I can smoke my cigarette. Well, I also have had enough willpower to stop smoking. But again, my willpower got weak and I began to smoke again. So there is room for error in willpower. You can be built up strong enough to say, okay, I'm going to quit doing this or I'm going to stop doing that. But when it boils down to it, they say it's the action speaks louder than words. And so, again, willpower is the second pillar of self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to get yourself to take action